Morning everyone, it's Bella here. I come to show you my flip through of the Woodland Wanderings journal, and the kit is by Journals in Time, and her name is Rose, the lady that's made the kit. Let's start with the cover, shall we? So I've done some collage on corrugated cardboard. I've used some of our lace that we have in our stash. I also used some of the gauze, I'm trying to think of the word then, gauze that I found in my cupboard. A little bit of lace there, and as if you remember, I painted and did all this lovely work on the cover. So that's the cover. Oh, that's a peek of something that's inside. Hang on a sec. Put you away. That was a surprise. So here we go. This kit is absolutely stunning, so I'm just going to flick through as quickly as I can so I don't bore you to death. This is that I bought when I was on holiday in Salisbury, UK, and I just put it down the edging and then added some of this down the edging, and that's how that turned out. Okay, so more of the kit. Actually, that's an Edith Holden picture there. There we are. And I'm going to try and get them all in properly. I'll do that. And I've added some seam binding on there. And that's some lace from our stash again that we have in our shop. So that's off the kit. Beautiful woodland peckers. This one is a pocket on a tag. There's some, I tea dyed that actually, so that was white when it started. That's some of that material that Rachel was showing you the other day, that we managed to get hold of. Mr. Owl. These are the tags from the kit. And I put some, actually this is stretchy, but I thought the colours went really well with the theme of the journal. So that's that. And that's some of this. I've forgotten what they call this, but it's such fun. Look at that. It's all hairy. So that's on there. All right. That's my little envelope with the badger. And I've layered that, and it's just like a little cluster, and I've put them on, but individually I layered them. Checking I'm on screen. Yes, come down a little bit. There we go. These again. Little bit of lace there, and I've overlaid butterflies and that there. That's one of my little doodles. There's the washi tape down here. This is what we did the other day, and I put the patina on, and I think it turned out quite well actually. So, but that's quite heavy, so I have to watch you don't clock yourself with it. And there's Mr. Owl. So I hope you behave yourself, Mr. Owl. This is one of Corey's pockets that I did before, and I thought it went really well in here. So that goes in there. There's another tag in here, the birdie on. Okay. And I've sewn that on there. I've just layered this with some lace and some of the gauze, and put mushroom on there. And this is one of the pockets out of her kit. These I had in my stash, I think. I'm not sure whether they're in the kit or not, but this is definitely. This picture of Edith Holden I thought was absolutely gorgeous and went really well with the theme. So I've done that, and I've used this edging. If you've got any book edgings, can you see that? Keep them, because especially if you're doing anything woodland or botanical even, that's fabulous for going on the edge of there and just ink it up. Actually, I don't think I did ink up that one. Now this one is this again. I've just put it on top of the baking paper. There, look. Okay. And I thought that was very woodlandy. There's another collage on there. There we go. Aren't they lovely? And this is, I've actually stuck this one down because that's as a pocket. Okay. So that's how Corey does that. She cuts it out when she's clipping the side of the page or something, and she keeps those and then she puts them at the top of the tag. So I thought that was rather lovely. So I've done that. This is the one I showed you I was making with the so-called postage stamp with the badger on and corrugated sheet, and then that's the gauze that I coloured. And I put those on there again because it looks very, very woodlandy, I thought. And I've just laid these up on top. These again are the patina leaves. I was looking yesterday and I thought, I'm sure they're feathers, but I don't know. I'm not sure, but they'll do. There we go. Oh, lovely. And there is a pocket here, but I just haven't got anything in that pocket. I wanted to show this off. And Rachel said she liked that in there, so I didn't cover it over. Some more layering here. Pocket I made yesterday. This was such fun. I really enjoyed making this. And there's more of my patina and my gold birdie there, on there. Okay. And that's just corrugated card on top of the paper again. And then one of my little doodles on the top with a butterfly. And I have stitched underneath. This is one I made yesterday. I hope you've enjoyed this because it's been a real treat to make something that I haven't made before, which is quite dark for me. It's not. I usually make more, not prettier, but you know, vintage and shabby chic and things like that. So this and botanical. I've made botanicals, but I've never actually made a woodland one. So this has been such fun, and I was able to use mixed media in it, so that I was pleased about that. So it was something different. So that's one out of the kit. Rose did a fabulous job on this kit. That's one of her sayings. That is the paper I had. Do you remember what I had in the tin? And I had some of the patina in there, and I didn't use that colour, so I didn't want to waste it. So I painted it onto some paper, and that's how it turned out. It's rather nice, isn't it? You see it? So that was almost gold actually, and that's some of the gauze again, and some lace on the top. Here's that. I'll show you what lace I was using. That's what I was using. That's out of Rachel's stash actually. That's off I think that was off a what do you call it? Tea tray cloth, as we say in Britain. Isn't that lovely? It goes in there, and that goes in there. So I made a pocket on top of a pocket there with the word solitude. Now this was cream, and I just coloured it up, and I put that on there as a flip over on the edge of the page. That's some more of that material that Rachel managed to get hold of. And these are just bits and bobs that I put in. I've actually bought one of these. I don't know whether you've seen them in Asda of all places in Britain. So that was how I managed to do that. They're quite good, and when you buy them, the tape is already in there, so that was easy. So I managed to get woodland birds on there. And here I put brads in, so I thought it'd make it a bit different. So they've got some brads in there. And a little pocket I made there with one of the tickets. That's one of my little doodles. And there's Mr. Owl again. And I made this. That's a tag for that pocket. And we've got a little bit sticking out there. That's one of her out of her kit as well. I've had great fun making this. Really, really fun. I'm almost sorry that I finished, but I have got, if you remember, there were 2 signatures. Sorry, I banged the table then, sorry. There were 2 signatures to begin with, but she was such a narrow spine on this. This is one of, that I made out of a masterboard. And then I made it into a tag. And I've used that there. And I put that on the edge of there. And it finishes with a little label from Tracy Fox there. So I'll just get the other. I've still got all this left. So what I'm going to do, and I've got more things as well. The kit is so huge that you could make 3 journals out of it, honestly. So this is the other signature that I was going to put into here, but as you can see, it's such a narrow spine. It's already like a gator mouth. Okay, so there's no way that I can get that in there. So I'm going to make something totally different, and that will be my next project for you to see. And I'll show you bits and pieces that, because I was hoping to get this in, but I just can't get it in. So this is all ready. So I'm going to do a new cover and slightly alter a bit. And that was the one that we made on screen, but I couldn't get it in. So I had to make a decision then when, that's one of Corey's as well. There we go. Isn't it funny how the glue sticks like that? Okay, so there's more to come, and that's one of my husband's father's envelopes that I've scanned in, and I made whatever size I wanted because they were about this big and they were really big. So I was putting that in there, in that one. But as I say, it'll go in the next one now. So still lots to do, lots to play with, and I will let you come along with me at some point. So thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'm sorry about the camera going in and out, and hopefully this one's recorded okay, and I shall see you soon. This will be going in my Etsy shop, our Etsy shop, Rach and Bella Crafts, and it'll probably be in there by the time this is posted. So if you're interested, pop along to Rach and Bella Crafts and take a look and see what you think. Thank you for watching. Take care and have a good day. Bye.